Is this thing on? I think it's on. Is it working? I think so. It seems like it. Oh, good. Hi everyone. I'm the Slender Man, and I'm Laughing Jack. And today we're gonna be reading a pasta called Bob. I'm all sorts of excited for this. I don't really know much about Bob, to be honest. So I think it's better that that at least that we both do some research on him, because who knows when he'll end up in our house, because everyone seems to end up in our house for some freaking reason. Eventually it happens. So he'll probably end up at some point, and it would be awkward if at least I didn't know about him. So we went to the best place possible, the Creepypasta fandom wiki. Yeah. Just the best place to find, all the greatest stories. Yeah. So, there's a dog staring at me. And it's not Smile. Fear. Anyways, so I guess we'll just do this now. Yeah, so LJ's gonna read and we'll, critique the story. Yeah. Fun times. Alright, let's see here. Andrew woke up with a start. He knew what had happened and his heart sank. The sound of glass shattering downstairs had done the same to his nerves. Oh no, someone broke in, and it's a reoccurring thing. Shouldn't you call the cops at this point? I'm concerned that his nerves are apparently sinking, because it said the same thing happened. I don't think that's natural. It had come in. Oh boy. No gender. After weeks of watching and stalking him, the creature... Hey, it's me! Oh my gosh, it's you, Slendy. I can already not keep a straight, not face. I was about to say face, but I don't have one. Awkwardness. After weeks of watching and stalking him, the creature had finally decided to break in. All around me are familiar faces. Worn out places. I don't know the next line. Me either. Someone has taken my job. Oh. The patio doors, made completely of glass, provided it with the perfect entrance. Of freaking course. Because that's just, perfect. And my question is how he even got in, because, legs aren't strong enough to really break glass, and if it's a door, then it's gonna have like two different layers. Yeah, double padded glass doors. So you can't just kick through that, and he doesn't have any arms. So what, did he headbutt? That just caused pain. And possible brain damage? Does Bob have a brain? I was about to say that. I was about to ask you. Well, I maybe we'll find out. Andrew laid there in bed, the blackness only illuminated by the small amount of clear light. Yes, that the moon provided through the spaces. But I can't keep a straight face. Oh. This is going swell. Oh, where was I? But through the space between the curtains. He listened for the creature. Listened to see if it was inside. Yes, we know you're listening. Listen to see? Oh, that makes sense. Secretly praying that everything would be silent. Am I the only one who's secretly praying? I'm like, dear Lord, in his loudest voice. Oh, the terrifying cracking of glass under its feet confirmed his worst fear.
Ow!
It had finally made its way into his home. And
Ow!
that makes my feet hurt just thinking about it.
Ugh.
Put some shoes on.
Well, he kind of can't because he has no arms.
True. With this crushing realization, yes, he's being crushed.
Well, Mom got him. He's standing on top of him now.
Andrew's
Andrew's
dead.
dead.
Now dead. No, now shaking. Grabbed his titanium baseball bat and crept down deeper into the darkness, determined to confront this thing once and for all.
Yes, because that's something you should do.
There are too many commas.
Not call the cops. Now, since I'm assuming you're a child, not tell your parents. Nothing.
No, grab a baseball bat and face it head on. That's what you do when somebody breaks in, kids. You don't call 911. 911 is for wusses.
You grab your nearest baseball bat and you swing it right in the part.
Yes.
That's what you do when one of us breaks in.
Okay, now,
Unless it's Smile, because
then you're pretty much doomed.
yeah, if it's Smile, you're already dead.
Secretly hoping, though, that it would run away when it saw him as it normally did.
Or hop away.
Yes, either of the two, because it can do both. Andrew stood at the bottom of the stairs, listening. At first, all he heard was the cracking of glass under the creature's feet.
Ow!
Why is it still that much glass?
Is it just trying to...
Is it trying to harm itself? Because that's not how you do it. Oh.
None of this is going well.
This is going absolutely fantastically. I don't know what you're talking about.
We should be scared because this seems to be written kind of well, but we just can't be.
At least the grammar isn't poor.
Yeah, the grammar's good. That's a good sign.
That's the only good sign. Then, okay.
Then the character design.
Then, for the first time, Andrew heard the creature breathing heavily.
Wait, didn't you hear the...
Didn't you hear the door break and the glass under its feet and all that fun stuff?
Wasn't that hearing the creature?
Yeah. You know, okay.
And now my necklace of flowers is broken. Oh, no.
No! No, not the beautiful flower necklace!
Sally made this for me.
It's so adorable.
Yeah.
Why?
I don't know. I don't know what my life is.
Me either. That's why we're doing this.
I run a house, which everyone calls a mansion, but it's really a shack.
It's really just a normal looking house.
No, it's
thing.
a shack. And everyone wants to be my proxy, and it's freaking annoying.
There's no room.
We have no room.
This is why
Heck, all of my proxies have to sleep in the shed out back because we have no room. And one of them even has to sleep in the outhouse no one uses.
It's really gross.
Yeah, I really feel bad for Toby.
I mean, yeah, but nobody else can tolerate him, which is even worse.
Well, I tolerate him, though.
Anyway, we're getting a little bit off track here. Andrew heard the creature, breathing heavily as if its throat was...
I can't!
This is too amazing. As if its throat was blocked by phlegm, the hideous creature snarled and clicked. Okay, that makes sense.
Wait. furious looking. Careful, you're gonna end the video before we.
That's going to be very loud. I'm sorry. The hideous. Oh. Gradually getting closer to Andrew.
Oh no.
Now out of the kitchen, the creature was finally off of the glass. About time! Please don't die on me.
I can't breathe.
Now, oh, no, I read that already. Never mind. It walked almost silently now, strangely more agile than it looked, especially considering how clumsily it ran away.
It already ran away? What?
Apparently, it started to run away immediately.
It was just like, you know what? Screw this. He knows what this story is. He wants no part of it.
Andrew realized what he had to do. He grasped his weapon tighter and ... froze! Because of course he did!
Oh my god! You idiot!
Let it go! Let it go! 2014 references!
Wait. Don't let the baseball bat go. That's actually something you don't want to do.
Please don't. Unable to move. Yes, that's what froze means. What? I can't talk. He knew he needed to attack it, but he just couldn't. Because that makes sense. Its teeth, its eyes, its skin. Human, but not quite.
What?
That doesn't make any sense!
What the?
It was
Oh
human,
my
but it
God.
was not quite human! Don't hit me with the necklace! Why? It's such a non-violent way to attack someone!
I can't even. Wake me up!
Wake me up
I
inside!
can't wake up!
Wake me up inside!
Save me!
This is so bad!
Uh,
Oh. We broke Slendy. Poor Slendy. Are you gonna be okay for the rest of this? Do you need to leave?
Mommy, but I don't want to join the circus.
This is going to go swell. Here, wait. Take this blanket. Take the strawberries. It's adorable.
Can I have my teddy bear?
Yes. Oh boy, where did I put it? Oh, wait. It's totally under the bed. Ugh. Here we go.
Yay! I'm good now.
Okay. The creature was... Oh. Oh, okay. The creature was in the living room now, and edging closer by the second.
Edgy!
So edgy, like this story.
Like the glass.
Very
That
edgy.
apparently...
Didn't cause Bob to bleed.
that... Yeah.
And Andrew was still... Oh, my throat.
Don't die! Don't leave me!
It's good. Okay. Oh. Okay, where Andrew is still too terrified to move. Even if it... Oh! Throat, why? I'm going to need to get a drink. I'll be right back.
Alright, I'll wait.
Oh. The story is slowly killing me.
Oh no!
I just downed a glass of water. Let's do this.
Well, not a glass, more like a paper cup.
More accurate.
A tiny paper cup.
Okay. Andrew was still too terrified to move. Even if it didn't have arms, this creature was the embodiment of terror to Andrew. Like Sonic.exe being the embodiment of terror to Tom.
Wait, even if it didn't have... Well, technically a lot of things that don't have arms could be terrifying, though.
True.
I mean, half the time I don't use my arms. I usually use my tentacles.
They're so useful looking. Those tentacles. How does that even work? Or do I not want to know?
You really don't want to know?
Okay, then not gonna question. Moving on. Andrew stood at the bottom of the stairs, shaking. He heard the creature getting ever closer. The sickening sound of its distorted breathing. Distorted? Apparently we're using a video camera now. That's what it sounds like. Amplified by the almost pitch darkness.
What?
The almost pitch dark... What? It should be pitch black darkness.
Batter up!
The creature was nearly at Andrew. He had one chance to kill it, and he wasn't going to waste it.
And then there's a picture of Bob in a forest, even though
It's very blurry.
Even though he isn't supposed to be in a forest.
It was taken by Anthony Rose. Anthony, you might want to steady your camera a little bit better. Bring a tripod with you. Everywhere. The creature stepped into the doorway to the stairs. Andrew was hidden just to the left. He swung at full force. Full force. That is not a word. That's not. Well, it is, but it's not a phrase.
So he fell while swinging it. Force.
Oh, that is a great misspelling. Hitting the creature in the chest with the bat. The creature staggered back.
Wait, Oh, okay. I was reading the next line where it said back.
Oh.
So I thought it said it hitting the creature in the chest with the back.
The creature staggered back. Then stopped and looked at Andrew.
Wait, how though? He doesn't have arms to steady himself.
Exactly! It would have fallen over. Unless it didn't. Well, you could stagger and not fall over, I guess.
True.
Then stopped and looked at Andrew. Its tiny wild eyes staring into Andrew's soul. Because it can do that. No
I'm
problem.
just thinking of like the most adorable eyes just staring.
Aw.
And it's like Alexio using Intimidate to like a freaking Arceus. I'm sorry about the Pokemon references.
Oh my god.
I've been hanging out with Lost Silver for a little while. He's gonna move in soon.
Oh
so.
boy. Alright. Oh. Andrew felt a deep fear of the creature, unlike anything he had ever experienced. The creature then let out a gurgled hiss. Oh,
It's Chewbacca now.
That was too good. Oh. Bearing all of its sickening, deformed teeth in the process. Ew.
That's why you shouldn't eat candy.
Hey! I do it all the time. My teeth are fine.
Jack, there's one tooth that I can see is rotting, but all the rest are freaking sharper than mine.
Exactly, they're fine. Nice and sharp. That's what happens when you eat too many lollipops. Your teeth become dog's teeth. Except worse.
Don't eat lollipops, kid. Do you really want to end up like this?
Oh, so now it's a bad thing.
A gothic clown that used to be rainbow.
Taste the rainbow. Eat some Skittles. The creature kicked Andrew in the gut. Ew. What did he cut him open and then literally pick his gut?
Ugh. Pain.
Also gross. Winding him. Yes, winding.
Wait, what?
I don't think that's proper. Andrew fell to the floor in pain. I would too, unable to breathe. Andrew rolled onto his back and scuffed up against the wall.
What? Against the what?
I could see scrambled being used there, but scuffed? I don't think that's right either.
That's like, oh, I scuffed my knee. That's not scuffed against, unless you actually scuffed unless you like fell and like scuffed something on the wall.
Oh wait, I think I read that wrong. Scuffled up.
Scuffled.
That makes sense. Okay.
Whoops.
Sorry about that. I can't see, apparently. Against the wall, just behind him. The creature watched him until he reached the wall, at which point it walked towards him and looked down at Andrew as if it was judging him. Lying there, helpless.
Judging!
Bob used judgment. Yay, another Pokemon reference involving Arceus. The creature stamped on his shin. Yes.
Wait.
Shin. Stamped on his shin. He pulled out a stem. Took it in his mouth. Here you go.
I can't even.
Snapping the bone. Ew. Gross. Ugh. Tears began to stream from Andrew's eyes. The pain so intense. Intense? I can't talk. The pain's so intense. Andrew thought he was going to vomit. But he didn't scream, though. Let that be noted. He didn't scream. Andrew. Oh. Throat. Stop. Andrew, now incapacitated, had nowhere to go and no way to fight. The creature placed...
Don't you still have the baseball bat?
You really should. It never said he dropped it. You still have arms. You can punch it. The creature placed its foot on Andrew's stomach, pressing down. Ew. Ripping it. Oh, gross. Gross. We're
into his flesh.
No.
With his toenails?
Ugh.
Wait, what? It can rip into flesh with long toenails. What?
Wouldn't they break?
Well, that's not how toenails work. Nails maybe, but toenails no. They're not as strong.
Exactly.
I don't think so. I don't
Probably
know.
not.
I don't know the scientific of toenails.
Ugh.
I don't want to know.
Should be claws or something, since this thing isn't human.
Well, yeah, but it doesn't have arms.
True.
So maybe biting would work?
That would work better, I'd think. With the creature's foot now completely inside the stomach.
Ew.
Ugh. That's another level of gross.
And this is LJ saying that too.
Exactly. And I deal with guts all the time.
Yeah, you cut kids up and stuff candy into them.
But even this is just ugh. Feet in stomach equals no.
Alright, let's keep reading. It's almost done. I think.
Andrew started to cough blood. He coughed it. He didn't cough it up. He just coughed it. Instead of air, it's just blood everywhere. Natural. Tears streamed down his face. We already went through this sentence. He passed out from the pain, and then passed away. You couldn't have used, died, or was murdered. Although I guess that's a little obvious. Doggos. The creature loomed over what was by now his bloody corpse. The creature descended its face towards Andrew's. It fell over. And then tore away a bloody piece of flesh from Andrew's chin.
Why?
Dislocating one side of his jaw in the process. Why? The creature continued to tear and eviscerate Andrew's corpse until everything the creature could stomach had been devoured. The creature then left, ... calmly, silently, with a pure and deep hatred in its heart.
It doesn't seem to have a brain, so...
Yeah. The creature left the same way it came in, through the broken patio doors.
And then all of a sudden we've got Trump.
And then there's an article about, something...
Trump.
Government. Yay!
Hooray!
Just exactly want to see on Creepypasta Wiki. And then we have glorious picture.
Which you guys don't want to see.
No, it's...
It's just weird.
It's kind of wrong.
So, yeah.
That was...
An adventure?
Yes. Let's never do this again!
No. I actually kind of had fun doing this, all in all.
Yeah, it was kind of interesting.
But, like, wow. So, we should do, like, a rating of
This
thing.
thing.
Okay, so we'll do it out of 10. I'd say a 4 out of 10, because it is better than most. It had pretty good grammar for most of the time, and I don't know, while there were some parts of flawed logic, it definitely isn't as bad as some stories. Sonic. Yeah.
Too many to name.
Nina. Jane. I can go on.
Yes, there's a long list. I give this like a 5. There's much worse. There's better, but there's much worse.
Yeah.
The grammar was mostly consistent, except for the fall force thing, which was laughable.
That was way too good.
That was amazing. Other than that, it was mostly okay. It wasn't terrible.
Yeah.
Terrible would be rage point terrible.
Yeah.
Like, I cannot continue the story because of anger. But no, this was a fun little laughable read, I guess.
Yeah, and the character is definitely interesting.
Yes, it's not like Mitch from Idle Shack, where he's completely unaware of everything. At least his character is aware of things.
Yeah, and the pasta itself has an interesting design. I mean, points for originality. Whoever thought of making an armless monster? I mean, in most of the time, these types of things are revolved around using some sort of weapon like a knife, which you need arms for. But Bob, on the other hand, doesn't have arms and uses his feet, and I'm assuming also head mainly for whatever he needs, which is pretty interesting. And if he decides to team up with us as Rosalgo, it's not like if he really needs a pair of arms, he can't just ask. Though I do wonder, since he's more than likely gonna move in with either me or Zalgo, I am kind of wondering if he's just gonna slam his face down and eat that way, or whether we'll have to have someone feed him. because he's going to move in with one of us eventually.
It'll be interesting.
He's probably gonna move in with Zoggo, because honestly, Zoggo has more space.
It's kind of unfair, but you know, it's not bad here.
Yeah, and besides, if we ever really need to, I can ask Zoggo to go to for people to hang out with him for a couple days. Like, remember that one time when, and what was it? Oh yeah, Jeff was having this whole slumber party with Nina and Jane and Lou and Poopsie and all these other killers, and we had to move and I had to move you and EJ and a couple others. There's the Zoggos for a couple nights for like a week.
Oh yeah.
You kept on saying how much you liked hanging out with who was it? Skrull?
Yes, it was very fun. Though the only unfortunate part was, it was a little bit awkward at times.
I'd imagine Skrull is a cannibal, so
Yeah.
maybe we should read his story at some point.
Ooh, that ought to be fun.
In fact, how about we get one of the others to read this next?
All right,
so we're gonna head off, guys, and oh boy, this is 32 minutes.
Oh, this is going to be a joy.
We're not even going to edit, cause what's the bother? What's
Yeah.
the point?
Still, it's going to be a joy to upload this.
So yeah. Bye guys, and we'll have one of the others instead of Jack read the scroll.
All right. Well, that's it for this one video, I guess.
Bye.
See ya.